So how far was the move?
I'm actually not moving. I'm going to stay in the same place. So not far at all. The only transition for me is moving the family out right now. But first things first. I'm focused on football and really excited to get the opportunity to play for the New York
What was
Giants.
the market like for you?
It was fast. I think it was that way for everybody. There were some choices to make, but going into free agency, just having a relationship with Zach Diossi, Lawrence Tynes, and having familiar relations with Tom Quinn, I knew this is going into free agency. I knew this is the place I wanted to play. I enjoyed my time playing in this stadium. Enjoyed my time with Rex Ryan, but it was time for me to move on. And this, just talking with my representation, this just felt like a perfect fit for me.
Steve, what are your thoughts on just joining this franchise?
It's New York, and B, it's the New York Giants. I mean, prestigious franchise. They played at a high level of football for a long time, and I'm just blessed to get the opportunity.
Were you surprised or disappointed that the Jets did not try to pursue you after the last couple of years?
It wasn't something that I wanted to do, so we didn't reach out to them. Nothing against them. I enjoyed my time there, but for me, I felt like it was just kind of time to move on. I enjoyed the 2 years I played there. I have nothing but the best things to say about Rex Ryan and Woody Johnson as as a franchise. They're great, but I want to win a world championship here.
Now that's a team that was engaged in the championship team the last 2 years.
2 years in a row. Yeah.
Right. So why was it time to move on from a good team? What was the
you know what? It was just my wife loved New York, and going into free agency, that you're going to get. Coming off of a strong season where I tied an NFL record for punts inside the 20 and I had 22 inside the 10, so I knew options would be there, and I really like the coaching staff here. I feel like it's a really good fit. I can do well what they like. I know they obviously Jeff Fiegels is a Hall of Famer here, and I've kind of tried to model myself after him. The younger years of my NFL career, so I think I've watched enough film of Jeff to make any of you guys puke. So, but I'm definitely prepared for the challenge.
Have you seen Matt Dodge? Have you watched what he does? I think Tom Coughlin yesterday presented it as kind of a little bit of a competition between you two.
Yeah, Matt's a very talented punter. He's young, he's very raw, and he's got a good upside. But I'm here to compete, and I'm here to help this team win. So. Aside from that, I'm concentrated on myself solely.
Steve, the signature play of last season for the Giants was the errant punt and the Deshaun Jackson return. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you know about it. What would you like to say to Giants fans who want to erase that memory?
I'm here to win, and I'm going to do anything I can to help this team win. If that means punt the ball out of bounds, I'm going to do what I'm told. I'm sure Matt tried his best to do that, but this is it's a tough place to play. And the weather conditions aren't always easy. Obviously there's no excuses, but at the same time, I've been playing at a high level for a long time, and like I said, I'm ready for the challenge.
You're the guy who has like anybody sometimes run fakes, right? So if they told you that they haven't run a fake,
I think the mindset of Rex Ryan and Coach Tom Coughlin are maybe a little bit different. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. So yeah, I would guess there's probably not going to be much of a green light for me. But anytime they want me to do something like that, obviously, if I can help the team in any way, whether it be throwing a pass, running it, or whatever they need out of me, I'm happy to do. Because the more you can do, the more valuable you are to the team. So. I'm ready for anything they need me for.
But probably just kicking the ball out of bounds is what they like.
Sure. I've been working mostly on that this offseason.
On the experience you have in the stadium, in the wind patterns here, how advantageous is that for you?
Well, if I wasn't as successful last year in the new stadium, I may have reconsidered coming back to New York, but I enjoy it. I like the challenge. Obviously you're not going to put up gigantic numbers here, but at the same time, it's a head-to-head battle. And if I can give my team a decisive advantage in field position, with the net punt or putting the ball inside the 20, I think that's all that that Coach Coughlin's looking for.